William Morrow and HarperAudio present The Book of Witches, an anthology. Edited by Jonathan Strahan. Read by Vikas Adam, Anniwaa Buachie, Rainey Fields, Eva Kaminsky, Jonathan Mcclain, Vyvy Nguyen, Deryn Oliver, Logan Rozos, and Bahni Turpin. For Marianne, Jessica, and Sophie, now and always. There's a little witch in all of us. Practical magic. What is a witch? An introduction by Jonathan Strahan, read by Jonathan Mcclain. A witch is a woman practicing sorcery, says the Oxford English Dictionary, which is clear and simple, but not particularly useful, and is perhaps too restrictive in gender terms. The OED's definition of sorcery isn't much clearer, though it does talk about magic, which it says is the supposed art of influencing the course of events by occult control of nature or of spirits, witchcraft. That gets us closer to a definition that matches my own reading over the years. I'm more attracted to the etymology of the word, which leads back to the Old English nouns Wicca, male witch, warlock, and Wickie, female witch, and combines meanings of wisdom and power. I can certainly see the witches that I know best as being people on the outside of their communities who are possessed of both knowledge and power of some kind. That feels about right. Wikipedia goes into more detail, definitely more detail than we need here. It says that a witch differs from a sorcerer in that they do not use physical tools or actions to curse. Their maleficium is perceived as extending from some intangible inner quality, and the person may be unaware that they are a witch, or may have been convinced of their own evil nature by the suggestion of others. Maleficium is a Latin term, meaning wrongdoing or mischief, and is used to describe malevolent, dangerous, or harmful magic, evil-doing, or malevolent sorcery. In general, the term applies to any magical act intended to cause harm or death to people or property. So, a witch's magic comes from within the witch themselves, and they may not even know they are a witch. Now, this will all sound familiar, especially if you've read Terry Pratchett's stories of Granny Weatherwax, Nanny Ogg, Tiffany Aching, and the Discworld, where witches are women, sometimes girls, who are more midwives, doctors, psychiatrists, and moral enforcement officers than studiers of spells. My sources go on at very great length about the history of European witchcraft. Witches and witchcraft of some kind are found in almost every culture on Earth, and they are usually very different from the witches that we see on our television screens come All Hallows Eve. Throughout Asia and Africa, for example, witches are equally likely to be male or female. In Japan, they have fox witches, the Kitsune Mochi and the Tsukimono Suji, and almost none of them has a broomstick or a hat, never mind a nice black pointy one. Those witches are European, and possibly mostly British. According to Hungarian ethnographer Eva Poch, there are 3 different types of witch: the neighborhood witch or social witch, the magical or sorcerer witch, and the supernatural or night witch, who is portrayed as a demon appearing in visions and dreams. These witches of myth and folklore are joined by many real-world witches. A Wiccan is someone who practices Wicca, a neo-pagan religion and a form of modern witchcraft. It's often referred to as witchcraft or the craft, and
Sample complete. Ready to continue?